Greetings, students. Dr. Heron here. I wanted to share a little information with you as we get ready for you to begin your first PERT test. So I'm going to share this presentation with you and also show you around our Schoology group just a little bit. So PERT assessment prep, what are the resources and where can I find them? So let's take a quick look. First of all, in the list, and this is in our Schoology group, which I'll show you, there is a video. I want you to click on that link and watch the video. It was produced by Indian River College, which is one of the two-year schools in the state of Florida. It's a very good video to introduce what the PERT is, how it works, how it's used, that sort of thing. Not everything in it is applying to us, so you want to, it's like a top 10 list, and so when you get to number 7, number 8, and number 9, those are not things that we do. So 1 through 6 you want to listen to, and 10 you want to listen to. But you can just understand 7, 8, and 9, those are not things that we do. You'll understand when I get there, or when you get there in the video. Okay, so watch that video. That's a great introduction to what PERT is and how it works, as I said. Okay, the College Success website, which is college.measuredsuccess.com. It has practice tests, brief practice tests in each of the 3 areas, and you get feedback after you finish. This is one of the best places to practice because the layout of the screen and everything is exactly like it's going to be the day you take the PERT. There also is a PDF study guide. If there is need for that, I may make some copies. I don't have any with me as at the moment, but I may make some of those if you request that. And by the way, everything I'm going through here is in a single document on in our Schoology group, which I'm going to show you where that is so that you can access this information. The next site that I want to show you is, or not show you, but tell you about is ProProfs. Professional professors, I believe is what it stands for, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's some good math practice. It is only practice for the math portion of the PERT, but that's really good. So if you're taking the math test, you want to make sure you pay attention to that. The next one is a website called Mometrics, and it has PERT practice in all 3 areas. I want you, if you really are interested in trying to get the highest score possible, I want you to look at all of these sites between now and the test date. The test date is November 16th through 18th, so you have about 3 weeks or a little more to prepare for the test. And the better you prepare, the better you're going to do. Also, I would recommend looking at Khan Academy. If you're not familiar with it, it is an app and also a website. You can use either one. They're set up the same way. I would recommend for the reading portion of the PERT that you do some SAT practice. For the writing portion, use the SAT practice and a course called Grammar, which is going to be under the category of Reading and Language Arts. I will try to show you that in the video as well, where you can find that. And then math, you're going to use the SAT Math Prep, or you can go to any of the math courses that are in Khan Academy. You do have to create an account to use this this app or this website, but it is free to use. Study Island is a program that we have access to at our school, and every one of you should be able to access Study Island. It's going to be, your username is going to be your student number, and the password is going to be student 2021, no space, and it's not capitalized. So student 2021. So that's how you get in. I had a student get in so I could take some pictures to show you. This is what the main site looks like, and you're going to click over here on US Programs. When you go in there, you're going to see comprehensive developmental courses. That's one of the places where you can go to get some practice, and they've got practice in math and reading and writing. In addition, you can go to the SAT practice, which again has math, reading, writing, and language. So each one of those is a different area that you can practice with. On the ACT, And again, each one of these is different on the drop down for the programs. You'll see the ACT areas here. You don't need to worry about science as much because there is not a science section in PERT. But I would note specifically when you're looking at this to grammar, to use that section 2 and 2A, grammar and usage, because that will help you a lot in preparing for the writing portion of the test. The writing portion has a lot of times the stem of a sentence and then 4 options for how to finish the sentence. Or it will have a sentence and a section will be marked and it will say, is this correct? Or should it be one of these other ways? And there'll be 3 different, this is no change or 3 changes. So you want to really brush up on your grammar and punctuation usage as well, so that you can do your best on the writing portion of the test. To remind you of our timeline, we have practice between now and November 16th. The assessment itself, the PERT, will be given on November 16th through 18th. Most students will take it on the 16th and 17th. I will get the results to you by November 30th, which is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. If I can get it to you before Thanksgiving, I will, but I know things are going to be pretty hectic then, and I actually will not be on campus on the 19th of November. So if I can get everything prepped and in teacher mailboxes on the 18th, I will get that to you, but it probably will not be back until, you probably will not get the score until November 30th. Okay, now let's take a quick look at our Schoology group. We'll give it a moment to load here. Okay, so you go to Schoology, and if you're looking on your phone, it can be more difficult to find these things. But what you're going to do is look for your Schoology groups. If you're on the phone, I believe you'll have to go to the upper left or upper right and see 3 lines that indicate another menu. And you would open your groups. And then you would look for a group here with this pink schoolhouse that says 2223 potential early college. When you get there, you will see all of the links or all of the posts that I have. These are updates, and I put this in here. I believe everyone has completed the early college initial response form. If you have, that's fine. You don't need to do it again. This is the presentation that I had for students when we met on October 11th. I am also going to post here, it's not here now, but I'm going to post the information on joining the Remind group. If you have not joined the Remind group yet, it's very important that you do so because that's how I communicate with you. I will be in touch with you if you don't join the group quickly. I do, but many of our resources are surprisingly or not surprisingly, in an area over here called resources. If you are on your phone, again, you may need to click in the upper left or upper right at some dots or lines to see that as an option. But these are the resources. And this links you to an early college live binder link. Live binder is another, program. And when you, excuse me, I'm so sorry. When you click on this, it takes you to the live binder website. And you are all potential students, okay? Potential manas or potential bulls. The same information is in both places. So for right now, let's all look at potential SCF manas. And the area that I want you to look in is the PERT preparation resources. And you can look here and see there's an SCF checklist, which I will be giving you a physical copy of if we decide that you're going to be going toward being a manatee. There's a similar one in the bull area that is the checklist for being for completing the requirements to take classes through USF to be a bull. This is a link to a part of the SCF website. This is the SCF early college approval form. You do not need that until after we've taken other steps. There's also a dual enrollment agreement that I'll be getting to you later. The AA planning guide, which we will talk about. The pathways for SCF. I'm going to take out that new sub tab. I don't know where it popped up from, but I'll get rid of that. PERT preparation resources is where we are right now because we want to get you ready to take that test. So if you click here, it will load something, I thought. Let me go here, I think go back here. Let's see if it'll bring us what we need. Well, that's lovely. Okay. So the preparation resources are supposed to be there. After I finish recording this video, I will double check what I've uploaded there, but it's basically a list of all the things that I talked to you about in the presentation. And I mentioned the PDF, the PERT, the Measured Success PERT Study Guide. That is this document here. It is, notice it's 23 pages, so I don't know that I'll be printing a lot of these, but if there is need for it, if you guys want me to make a copy, I will try to get some of those for you so that you can practice. Okay, I'm going to try one more time for that. Nope, it's not working. So I will get that to you. I will make sure that's in that spot so you can see that list. And that is the list, and the links that are on that form will actually take you to those websites. Okay, so I'll make sure that's up there for you. Let me find it and show it to you outside of the Schoology group so that you see what it looks like. Give me just one moment. Sorry for the delay. Okay. So the file is going to look like this. Okay. I mentioned the video and then the College Success website and then those others. So each one of these is a link. And when you click on the link, it will take you to that website. Or if you need to, you can copy that line of text and then paste it into your browser so that you can go directly to those things. But start with that video and then move on from there. Okay, very good. I'm going to go ahead and get this ready to post. And I'm going to make sure that that form is there like I thought it was. So I'll get that in there for you. And I hope you will start studying this weekend to get ready for the assessment that will be coming up. It'll be here sooner than you think. So make sure you take some time to prepare for PERT so that you can do your best when you take the PERT. All right, thanks.